Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I want to talk about all the different gray and white quality items that will soon be added to the Transmog system. So Blizzard finally confirmed that all these different items will be added into the Transmog system in patch 10.0.5. We're not sure when exactly this patch will be released, but it will probably be in the next couple of months. So as they're explaining, basically all the different gray and white quality items that you have will become BOEs and most likely will become cosmetic items or just transmog items that you will then be able to use in order to learn the appearance. So this is exactly the same as normal transmog and cosmetic items that are already in the game. So with that, there are a couple of things that you can do now in order to prepare for all these different changes and to make a lot of gold with all these new items. The first thing, of course, is simply like each time you get some of these gray and white quality items, just store them in one of your alts bank. And when the day of the release of 10.5 will be there, you will be able to post them on the auction house, and most likely you will be able to get at least a couple of sales. Simply because a lot of people will want to add all these new items to their collections, and also because probably a lot of people will be interested in actually using all these different items as they have been in game for a long time, and a lot of people might be a little bit frustrating sometimes seeing a really nice transmog but that they cannot use simply because it's a white or gray quality item. Another important thing I would highly recommend you to do is to just check all the different items that are rare and that you will need to farm quite extensively in order to actually then get and sell on the auction house, because the sooner you do it, the sooner you will be able to sell them and to make some gold with them. So I will in the coming weeks try to work on a video where I will go through all the best white quality items that you can try and get your hands on. But in the meantime, you can of course go, for instance, on the Undermine Journal or on other websites and try to hunt for some of these rare transmog items. So basically, when you are on the website, the Undermine Journal, you can go here in the deals category. And when you scroll down, you will have this category, the dropped common junk armor weapons. So these are all the different gray and white quality items. And basically, you will be able to see if on your realm, at that moment, you have some interesting items. Then you can either try to farm these items, or if they are good deals, you can simply buy them and try to resell them later in patch 10.0.5 for a better price. So what I would always recommend you to do when it comes to all these different items is to go on the page of these items. First, try to see if there are a lot or not available on the auction house. It will tell you if these items are rare or not and if they will be valuable or not. And then just by clicking on their Wowhead page, you will be able to see how exactly you can get these items and if they have similar appearances or not. Because if some of these items have similar appearances, of course, the value is not going to be as interesting as if they're unique appearances. So here, as you can see, this is a remove from the game item. It's only 1000 on my realm. And even if it might have this one that shares a similar coloration, I'm not 100% sure, it's still going to be something that I'm sure some people might buy. But other interesting items, for instance, include this last month mutton or the last year's mutton. These are some of the maces that you were able to get with the Darkwind Fair a long time ago, and they have been removed for like dozens, I mean, at least like a couple of years. And right now, as you can see on European realms, for instance, there is almost none available. So what I did, I bought 2 of them, and so right now I already have 2 of them, and I'm pretty sure that these type of weapons, as they have unique appearances, will definitely sell for a lot of gold as soon as they will be available in the Transmog system. And again, keep in mind, these are the type of things you really want to try and hunt now, because as soon as this item will be added into the Transmog system, people will get their hands on them, and then you won't be able to like jump on these occasions. Of course, what you can also do is simply go on some of the high pop realms, and then here you can just type, like armor, and then you can say, for instance, you want to click only on getting the poor and uncommon quality items, and like that you will be able, what are the ones that sell for the most gold, and after that you can go on Wowhead and try to find the source of these different items, and then try to get your hands on these items if again they are interesting or not. And like that you will be able probably to find a lot of items that I'm sure you had no idea existed, and that you can maybe farm ahead of this change. And like that, you might be able to then make a lot of gold on the day of the launch of this new patch. Finally, my last recommendation is for you to log in on all your different alts, especially the ones you haven't played in a long time, simply because they might have very expensive transmog on them. So all you want to do is log in, and then you want to move all these different items to your bags, because like that, if they become BOEs, you will be able to then sell them on the auction house. But if you keep them on you, they might become binds when picked up, or simply like linked to your character. This is something that already happened when all the different white quality shirts that you were able to get when you were creating a new character back in the days were suddenly transformed into green BOEs that you could then add to your appearance collection. And if you were wearing this white quality shirt at the time, it was directly linked to your character. But if you had it in your bag, it was becoming a BOE that you could then sell on the auction house. And these shirts still sell till this day for a couple of millions gold each. So I'm pretty sure that some of these old transmog items are gonna also be transformed into BOEs, and that you might be able to sell them for a lot of gold. The reason is that all these old sets have been removed from the game for a long time as well. And basically now if you create, for instance, a warrior, you will have something completely different. Here, for instance, keep in mind that this is a plate item. It means that warriors, paladins, death knights will be able to actually learn this appearance and to look like that, which is pretty cool because this is more of a lever transmog. So really try to do that on all your different characters, and you might then be able to make a lot of gold with all these different items as soon as the new patch will be released. So that's gonna be pretty much it for today's video. I will try to make more videos about this topic in the coming weeks, and again I will try to put together a list of all the best white and gray quality items that you can farm or buy from vendors. In the meantime, I will be back with more videos and more guides for Dragonflight, so stay tuned for more, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!